Hello my dear students, welcome to Teacher at Home. Today class we are going to study the ninth chapter, the State and Political Science. This is our second life. We never expected to return home alive. We thank Government of India and all others who work to make our release possible. This is a moment when we are proud to be citizens of India. Given above is the response of the Indian nurses from Syria who were brought back to the country. They were held up in Syria and were unable to reach home due to the internal conflicts there. You may be aware of similar incidents. This proves that the protections of the life and property of the people, implementation of public welfare activities, and to effectively interfere in crucial situations as mentioned above can only be done by the state. Hence, state is the most important among the socio-political institutions that human beings have formed. State is a universal, powerful, and indispensable institution. It was formed after man started permanent settlement. We can understand from history that state existed at all times, though different in form and structure. The term state was first coined by the Western philosopher Niccolo Machiavelli. What is state? A group of people residing permanently within a particular territory with a sovereign government is called state. Find out the basic factors of a state from the above definition. Population. Population is an indispensable factor in the formation of a state. For the existence of a state, the people should live unitedly with mutual understanding, interdependence, and common public interest. There is no state without people. However, the minimum and the maximum number of people for a country is not fixed. Population, which is too much or too less, is not good for a state. These two aspects will adversely affect the government of a state. States like Canada, with less population, encourages migration. Scarcity of human resource is the reason for this. At the same time, high population lead to unemployment and poverty. Evaluate how high population or low population affect a state. What do we understand from this? The people of a nation need not belong to any single religion, speak a particular language, follow a particular culture. However, they should live unitedly with common nationalism. We have discussed in the earlier chapters what nationality is and how it influences a state. Territory. Observe the map of India and the information given below. Details of land area and boundaries are given along with the map. Territory is an important factor for the formation of a state. A state should have an exact territory with clear-cut boundary. A state is formed when the people settle permanently in a particular territory. The state should have complete control over its territory. The land area, water bodies, coastal area, aerial space, etc. within the boundaries are part of the territory. Observe the political map of the world. You can see big countries like Russia, Canada, America, and small countries like San Marino, Vatican City, etc. The territorial side does not matter in the formation of a state. Sea up to 12 nautical mile, 22 km, from the coast is considered a part of the territory of the country concerned. This area is known as territorial waters. Coast Guard can seize the ships and boats of other countries which enter this area without prior permission. Government. The organs of the government and the government in India have been discussed in earlier classes. Government is an unavoidable constituent of a state. On behalf of the state, the government makes and executes law and ensures justice to the people. Government ensures security and makes available different services to the people. Some responsibilities of the government are given below. Add more to the list. Maintain law and order, increase employment opportunities, implement development projects. The state reaches the people by executing such responsibility. Different states have different forms of government. Monarchy, despotic rule, democracy, etc. are the different forms of government we have discussed. Whatever be the form in the state should have a government. Government may change from time to time, but the state remains permanent. Kerala has a definite territory, population, and government, but does not have the power to take decisions on internal and external matters. Hence, Kerala cannot be considered as a country. Sovereignty. Observe the news headlines given below. Above. The decision and stand of the Government of India on nation and international issues referred here. State has the right to take decisions on national and international affairs independently without any external control. The supreme authority of a state is called sovereignty. Sovereignty makes a state different from other institutions. South Sudan. The division of sovereignty power may lead to the creation of new state. South Sudan is the latest example of this. In 2011, Sudan got divided and formed a new state called South Sudan. It is 193rd member of nation of UNO. A state cannot be constituted even if there is population, territory and government. Along with this sovereignty should also be there for a state to be formed. Sovereignty is the absolute, unlimited and indivisible power of a state. It has two dimensions. Sovereignty, that is internal and external. Internal, right to take decision on all matters which come with its territory. External, the right to take independent decisions on international issues. Function of a state. The vision of the Western political thinker Jeremy Bentham is given below. Welfare of the people is the function of all state. Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle consider the primary duty of a state is to provide better life to its all citizens. State has numerous functions in modern times. Along with the emergence of the concept of welfare state, function also has increased accordingly. Observe the following chart. The goal of a state is the maximum happiness of the maximum power. From the given chart, we can understand that some functions of a state are obligatory and some others are discretionary. Functions which has to be implemented by the state at all times, at all cost, are said to be obligatory functions. State cannot obtain from its obligatory function. Life and property of a people cannot be protected if the obligatory functions are not performed. What is the difference between obligatory function and discretionary function? Discretionary functions are those which has to be implemented as per the economic condition of the state. Implementation of functions like education, healthcare, etc. will provide better living conditions for the people. State which implements such progressive measure is called welfare state. It is not possible to set a limit to the discretionary power of a state. Growth of technology and the increase in human wants are making this area vast. Origin of a state. Origin of state. Look at some of the theories of the origin of state given below. Theories on the origin of state. Divine right theory. State is the creation of God. King is the representative of God. King is answerable only to God. Evaluation theory. State is the product of history. It was formed by social revolution. Social contract theory. State came into existence as a result of contract by the people. State was constituted for the fulfillment of narrow human needs. Power theory. State came into existence as a result of the establishment of power by the strong over the weak. From the theories given above, the most acceptable is the theory of evolution. This theory tells us the state was formed as a result of several social circumstances and it reached its present form through the process of evolution. State started as tribe and tribal administration and later developed as city-state, empire state and feudal state. Today states are commonly known as national state because they are formed on the basis of a feeling of nationalism. State and citizen. We have discussed earlier that population is an essential factor of state. The picture of a passport is given, which is essential for an Indian citizen to travel outside India. Nationality is recorded in birth certificate, passport, etc. This reveals the citizenship of an individual. Citizenship. A person who has the right to participate in the law-making procedure and the implementation of law, it is called the citizen of that state. Point of view of the Greek philosopher Aristotle on citizenship is given above. The relation between the state and citizen is made clear in it. Duties, political right. The right to vote, the right to contest in an election, the right to form organization, The right to criticize government, the right to hold public office are all political rights. Citizenship is the full and equal membership in a nation. Citizenship enables a person to experience political and civil rights. Observe the chart which shows the relationship between state and citizen. It is clear that while state ensures certain rights, citizen has certain duties to perform. Larry Baker, born in 1970 in the city of Buckingham in Britain, Baker reached India in 1945 as a part of leprosy mission. He was very much influenced by the principles of Gandhiji. He demonstrated cost-effective house construction method in Kerala. He is known as Gandhiji in the field of architecture. Larry Baker received Indian citizenship in 1989, passed away in 2007. He became an Indian citizen through acquired citizenship. The concept of citizenship gained importance when democracy came into existence. In the execution of administration, democracy ensures the participation of the citizen through political rights. Only the citizen can enjoy the political rights of a nation. Are all the people living in a nation its citizen? Apart from citizens, there may be foreigners. Don't you know that many Indian citizens are working abroad? Foreigners do not have all the rights their citizens enjoy. Certain rights which are available in India exclusively to these citizens are given below. Right to contest election. Do all the citizens of a nation get the citizenship in the same manner? There are two types of citizenship. Observe the chart. National citizenship and acquired citizenship. Citizenship by birth is natural citizenship. When a person acquires citizenship on the basis of the legal procedure of a nation, it is acquired citizenship. One can acquire citizenship if the criteria of citizenship are fulfilled. Political science. So far, we were discussing different concepts related to state. The study of state and government started from ancient time itself. As political aspects are connected with many man's day-to-day affairs, they need comprehensive analysis and study. Political science came into existence as an area of study connected with state. Analyze the definition given by Greek philosopher Aristotle on political science. Political science is the study of science and state and government. According to the definition of Aristotle, political science is the study of institutions like state and government. Aristotle gave the name politics to his book dealing with political issues. This is the first book which makes a comprehensive analysis of a state. Hence, he is known as the father of political science. Contribution of Socrates and Plato also helped in the origin of political science. The word politics was derived from the Greek word polis, which means city-state. At first, political science took up the study of institutions like state and government, its functioning. As the democratic system emerged, the concept of political participation also gained prominence. As a result, in addition to the study of political institutions, the study of political processes also came a part of a political science. The field of study of political science is continuously expanding. Observe the different branches of study of political science in the given diagram. You are now familiar with the main branches of political science. Apart from these four branches of study, all concepts related to political process are also discussed as a part of political science. Why study political science? Should the study of political science and politics be kept apart? Should we actively involve in politics? See the view of Plato in this regard. The result of the political activity is that you will be ruled by people inferior to you. This viewpoint of Plato has great significance in democratic society. The merit of society in which we live is based on how much we involve in the political process of the society. We need to logically analyze and creatively intervene on public issues. Political science help you in this. The state and political science. State and political science, state, function of state, origin of state, state and citizen, and political science. So that's all about this chapter. If you are interested, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.